Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back with another video. Today, I'm low-key just gonna be talking about like trading Forex because it's literally like never been any easier than it has been like right now. And I'm just gonna explain to you like my strategy and just something super simple that you guys can like incorporate into your trades and like your trade list to validate a trade. It's just super easy. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it because it's really simple. So I'm gonna start off with NZD USD. It's been trading very nicely recently. I did have a setup for it though. This is like normally I'm a scalper. Everybody who's in my Telegram knows like I'm a scalper. I love to like be in trades for like less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours. Like I will not. I will like try not to push for like more than that because I don't know. It's kind of annoying. But like realistically though, like most of my trades are just solely from like 15 minutes to an hour at most. But yeah, like I don't mind holding a trade up until like 3 hours. That's okay. Unless I have a very, very nice like swing opportunity. Then I look at that and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. That's a no brainer. Just like what we did on NZD, we were able to catch three beautiful trades. Um, and that it's been super easy. When I say three, I mean like we were able to take two swings and then just like a scalp from like earlier in the week. But yeah, super easy, and just the setup has just totally been there. And I'm gonna break down this trade from like December. So yeah, it's very very easy. So here we have just we have this high here that we kind of seen be used as a, let me see on the day because this was a fat minute ago, but okay, yeah, here, perfect. So on the day chart, this is, you could see we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine candles to the downside. So pretty pretty obvious here that it is a demand zone, and basically we were looking for price to kind of just reject off of that, but that was not the case. And in fact, it kind of turned around, and we used this demand zone as support here, and that's what we were kind of looking at. So we kind of came down, tried to tap in it, rejected, tapped in, rejected, tapped in, rejected, and we had this move down there. And to be honest, this was kind of like a YOLO trade. I just took it off the 50% of the demand zone, and yeah, it worked. Um, so yeah, that was pretty interesting. Definitely not a 15-minute demand zone, but yeah. So and then you can kind of see we consolidated within this demand zone as well, and yeah, no really big move to either side, to the downside or to the upside. So yeah, yeah, nothing really there. And then we kind of had this trade. We had this here. This was support. I kind of saw this back in February, where we kind of had this high over here, reject there, and then we came back and started to use it as support. So came, bam, touched, touched, touched. Never was able to break it, right? So I was like, okay, that's a pretty valid like support, and it's not uncommon to see resistance, like resistance over here, become support. It's not uncommon. It happens all the time in the market, and it was just very like it was just very eye opening for me. I just looked at it. I was like, yeah, we already know what's going on here. So I was gonna look to see if we broke it or tested it. If we retested it and broke our previous highs over here, which we actually did, and it would not have been a bad idea, like to take longs here off this support and kind of target, I don't know, these previous highs. Obviously, take profit would not have hit. But I hope you guys would be smart enough and be like, yeah, I'm gonna set a few take profits before that happens, like probably one here, and that actually would have worked great for like a 2 RR trade. That's a great that's a great risk to reward there. I'm not gonna lie, and anybody should be happy with that. And let's see how many pips that is, because that should be a pretty decent amount. So yeah, like about 100 pips. That's really good. So again, like obviously when you're doing these swing trades, you don't want to be like full ported. Like you don't want to be like 100% margin. You don't want to have like all in, right? You want to just add maybe. You can start like low, maybe your 1% of the account value, and be like, okay, get a fill right on the dot, right on the money, right where you want to enter. In that case, that would be right. Get the brush out. That'd be right around here. Change the color. Let's do red. Okay, it would be like right around there, right? And then, sorry, oh geez, I don't even know what I'm doing here. So we get one fill here on the line. Then like let's say, oh, like it comes down a little bit more, right? Then we fill another one there. Now price starts to come up. I would fill one more, probably right here, realistically, and then I would have these. I would have this entry right here, our lowest. Jesus. I would have this entry right here, take profit right here at this top, and I guess we could say it's like kind of resistance. Like I'd say it's like kind of resistance. So I'd have take profit there, and I'd have this one probably take profit around there as well. And then this one I would have had take profit here, and well, yeah, right up on this one. So like right up here. But yeah, that didn't work, so no problem. Still would have made a good amount of money, obviously. Like that would have been a great trade for anyone to take. Now let's move on to a little bit of a juicier kind of trade. And of course, like you'd have to pay your swap fees and all that because you are swinging for multiple days. So let's hop back on the 4-hour chart. Get the right thing out because geez. Okay, so here is very easy. These are the two trades that we took in April. So they went great. That's all I could say is they went great. So first off, this would be part of the checklist. I'd be like, okay, what type of trend are we in right now? Currently, you could see we broke out of kind of our flag pattern. We broke out of that, and of course, so now I'm kind of thinking sell, right? But yeah, let's look into that because you don't want to just jump the gun and get right into sells, do you? Probably not. So, yeah, let's take a look. Let's get some more confirmation here. So, market direction, pretty clear, downtrend, right? Easy. Now, what should we be looking for in order to confirm our sells? I'm looking for an imbalance, right? It's pretty common. Everyone should be looking just to see if there's an imbalance favored to your trade. If there is, great. Your possibilities and your odds of you taking a winning trade just increased. So I'm going to enter off the imbalance. So you could see we had a fair value gap to the downside right there. Is created in between this candle and this candle here. And you could see price kind of just came down, moved into it, tapped right into where we wanted it to, and continued its move to the downside, which was an amazing trade. And let's just see the pips here, which resulted in about 140 pip trade, which is beautiful. Anybody should be greatly happy with that. Currently, we are in an NZD USD buy position here, and what made me take this trade is pretty simple too. This is kind of a YOLO, but not really because I'm confident in it. I'm not going to take a trade I'm not confident in. Of course, I have I have reasons as to why I think it will go up, which is because of this supply zone over here. Very strong. You could see back here, 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candles with great volume. Like there's a very, very good volume in there. So of course, you just take your previous candle where it all started, take your rectangle tool, make that supply zone, and time to get busy. That's all I gotta say is it's time to get busy. So yeah, we took the longs. We are sitting in fat profit right now. We just came up to TP1 right here. Of course, I'm a little bit scared. Our stop loss right now is at break even, so risk free trade. And I think we took 80 pip take profit one. So yeah, yeah, about 80 pips. So I'm gonna go over the trade that I alerted to the free Telegram, and like, of course, everything is free. I don't have a paid Telegram, but I don't post as much in the Telegram. It's not anything like because I don't want to or because I want to charge people. I literally don't sell anything. Period. I don't sell any Telegram channels, but sometimes I just don't get around to it. But I will post like all my markups, what I'm seeing in the market, what I think is going to happen, and I'll send that out for free. It's just up to you if you want to trade off that or not. But yeah, so let's go into the USD CAD trade that we took. So it was for longs, as you could see. Take profit did hit. It wasn't like an amazing trade, but it worked. And we had, okay, so we entered here. This was our better trade, right? And then we kind of re-entered here with like lower margin. Like it was very low. Like I don't remember what it was. I think we entered this trade with like I entered into this trade with like 8% of my account, and then this one I entered in with 2. They still both hit, but this one did go into drawdown a lot more than this one did. And this is also for a 1.7 RR. It wasn't great. Like normally I don't do that. Normally I'm targeting like a 2, but anything over 1.5 is good. Of course, do the math. Anything over 1.5 is good. So, yeah. That's what we saw in USD CAD, and if you want me to break that down, let's just hop on the 4-hour. Pretty sure, yeah. So you could see it's just very, very easy. It was just a supply zone. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, good volume, buy side, very nice. Take the candle before the move, and yeah, it works. Demand zone, bang, and then we kind of just we fell right through it, but no problem. We made our money and dipped. So yeah, it was a great week nonetheless. It's been a great month so far. So we passed a bunch of funded account challenges. Here's one that I just got the email for last night. Sorry, I just did a little red dot. So we got this last night from Funding Pips. And yeah, you can match up the date and all that. But yeah, very good. We're just waiting for this one to be revised, and we'll be taking the payout. And I'll make a video on Funding Pips payouts. Very nice, very convenient. I love Funding Pips. Great Forex prop firm. I'll leave a link to their accounts, but I'd say they're definitely worth it because they're cheap and they're very good. Never have a problem with them. They support Match Trader for the US clients. They use Match Trader, so that's what I use. And then we also have what's it called? C Trader is available for people outside of the US. I've traded on C Trader like maybe a year ago, and I liked it. It's pretty good. You guys are kind of lucky that you have that. And they also have something for like TradingView. I think it's like called Trade Locker or something like that. Let's see if maybe I could find it here. Is it called Trade Locker? See all brokers. Let's see. I'm not going to waste my time with this, but yeah, I have no idea what it is. So, yeah, it's like very, very easy to be trading on like Funding Pips. I think it's the greatest. So that's about it, but I don't have really any other markups. We did take a gold trade earlier this week. Just trying to remember where it was. I don't think I actually marked it out on the chart. We just ran it up on the Match Trader. So yeah, it was very, very good. It was this short right here. I think I charted it out on the 5-minute, but yeah, it worked out very nice. Was able to catch gold for a good move to the downside. I did not catch this full move right there. I didn't. I think I took profit like right here, and I entered like right on the break there. So still definitely not a bad trade nonetheless. And we are on a very, very good hot streak, and like knock on wood, because I don't want to be jinxing that for when we get this new account. I just want to get to payout, and then we'll be sitting pretty. So that's all I really have to say. It was a good little analysis, good little workout here, and just waiting on the Nasdaq, to be honest, because there's good opportunity on the Nas. I have like a lot of these lines for when my chart was like black, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of the trades that we took on this challenge account that we just passed was from Nasdaq and gold. And yeah, it was really really easy, good setups, and then of course like the NZD USD trade played out great and definitely was a big help in passing phase two. I think I only traded that NZD USD in phase two to pass, so it's great. Like when the setups are there, it's you just trust it, you go with it, you run it up, you make a bag, and you dip. So that's all I gotta say, and I think this is a great little video, and yeah, I hope it helped you guys out. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess.